drill or a driver is an essential tool in every household. No matter whether you have just decided to build a garden table or you're going to use it once a month. It comes handy and you'll regret it the moment you don't have it and you actually need it. Remember, manual. Read the manual. It's essential and you will love it. Introducing BAHCO powered drill driver model BCL33D1. This drill is essential for any work. If you want to tighten a bolt, make a hole or drive a screw. So let's have a closer look at this driver. It comes with 2 batteries, 2 ampere hour each, and a charger. You attach it like this. It's actually quite light, funky for me, with compact dimensions, so you can use it under kitchen sink because it's uncomfortable space, and it's about 1 kilogram. So the designer always thinks about perfect handling, so it's easy, and it gives you less muscle sores as you work. Now we can go through its main features. So this is powered by 18V 2 ampere hour battery. If you want to charge it, you just plug in the charger and put it like this. The charging takes less than 50 minutes, but if it's not enough for you, then you've got another option, 18V 5 ampere hour battery. Works the same way, but longer. Before, we needed an old type of a drill that needed a key, to just tighten the drill in. Now we don't need this key any longer because we've got a keyless chuck and it accepts 1/2 inch round drills and hex-shaped bits. You can do it manually, so you can put it in and tighten until you hear this click. And there is another way, which is not recommended. You can use the motor power, but it can damage the drill or the chuck. Now we are going to present you the chuck with the specific torque setting. You can set it on number 1. You take a screw and you screw it until you hear a click. Okay, as you can see, it didn't go far, so now you can set on 5. Take another one and try to screw it deeper. Okay, it went all the way down. And the third one, let's set on 10. Okay, and this one should go through. Perfection. If you don't want to go through all the torque settings, you can select the drill mode. And the more of the drill mode you push the screw in, are you sure I'm going to do it? The more you push the trigger, the deeper the screw is going to go. Do you see, do you hear it? It's just like, it means you ruined the bit and you ruined the screw. There is no click sound, but there is just this jump out idea.
Switch to high gear while working on hardwood for better performance.
Before we talk about the motor, we can talk about additional gadgets it has got. So, what to start with? Let's start with power indicator. This shows how much power is left when you press the trigger. As you can see, it has got 2 LED lights, not 1, 2. And this switch, clockwise, counterclockwise, or stop if you have small children and you want to protect them. You can, of course, take away the battery and it works too. I was wondering about the sticker here. At first I thought, listen to music, read a book, or enjoy virtual reality, but it actually says use headphones which are soundproof. Goggles and the manual. The handle has a very good grip, so the one you might enjoy when you are on a roller coaster. And additionally, there is a belt clip that you might attach here, or a bit holder if you want to get more comfortable with this. Okay, let's get back to the main part of the drill, the motor. 32 nanometer brushless motor. And brushless motors are much more efficient over their brushed cousins. And what I mean about brushless, imagine nothing like this. Brushless means no friction. No friction means 50% more of runtime, less heat produced, much less maintenance needed. It's enough to clean it, and it lasts far, far longer. However, 18V brushless motors are not always needed. Sometimes 12V drills, such as BCL 31D1, will be enough. This model has got a keyless chuck that accepts 10mm bits and easily accessible brushes on both sides. Actually, the drills are very similar with very similar gadgets. So here they both have 10 torque ring settings with the drill mode, high-low gears, the switch, clockwise, counterclockwise or none for safety reasons, progressive trigger, one LED, it's a cyclope, and a battery power indicator. These two drill drivers are great, but there is another guy in the neighborhood. An impact driver. The main purpose of this guy is to drive screws with massive power. So, if you need to drive a lot of screws fast, I suggest you get equipped with this one. But where does the force come from? Well, as you can see, we've got a metal hammer casing, and this increases performance and durability of the driver. And inside we have two extra parts that no other driver has: a hammer and an anvil. When there is high resistance, the hammer starts to strike the anvil, and the power is translated into a rotational force that helps us to drive the screws in and out. To demonstrate it better, here I've got the manual impact driver. This bit will rotate only when we give it a good spank from the back. This applies massive force on a poor screw and rotates it. After you understand how it works, let's go through the specs of this QT. So, unlike the two previous drill drivers, this one accepts only 1/4-inch hexagonal bits because of hammering. It doesn't accept the circular ones because they get loosened up quite quickly. So if you want to insert a bit, you need to pull the retaining ring, drop the base, or a bit, and this is how it works. We have done enough talking, so now it's time for action. I'm going to show you the tests on hardwood and softwood while driving screws, and I'm going to present you 12V and 18V batteries on making holes. The first drill is the 12V. We used 5mm bit, and as you can see, it had no problems handling both. The next one is the 18V drill. Still, we are using the same 5mm bit. And as expected, the drilling is much faster and easier. Next, we use the spade bit, which requires more torque. And this is already too much for the 12V. However, the 18V deals with the spade bit flawlessly, even in the hardwood. The next test involves driving a screw in and out. Without any hesitations, the fastest and the easiest to handle was the impact driver. That's its job. By the way, be careful when you are driving screws in hardwood. It may crack. Better make a pilot hole before. This is basically all for today. We compared 3 different drills. So, we spoke about brushed and brushless motors. We compared 2 ampere-hour to 5 ampere-hour batteries, and we saw them performing in real life. I hope I helped you to make the right choice because I'm an expert. I can draw 7 perpendicular lines with transparent ink. But that's a completely different story. So just make sure you choose it wisely. Like it or not, make sure you subscribe. The next are coming. If you need more information, read the description below and have fun!